I am in Amsterdam right now. It is 8:30 in the morning and I'm about 30 minutes late because I should be somewhere already. I have my coffee because it was difficult to wake up this early. I'm not gonna lie. This was like... And I'm about to go to a place that usually you have to wait 3 hours in a queue to get anything. So I thought if I wake up early at 7:30 a.m. and I'm there by 8, I'm gonna beat the queues because it opens at 8. But I'm already like 30 minutes late. I don't know. If you see anything weird in me, like if you see like a bulge, this is my camera. I have like a microphone here. Just pretend it's not here, you know? It's because I have another camera. In case someone tells us we can't film inside, you know that I like to show you everything. So I'm gonna show you everything, even if they say no, even if it's illegal. I should have said that so loud. This is Amsterdam. I think you're gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like it. Let's explore. Really quickly before we go, this is the view from my room. It's really pretty. I'm sure there's nicer views from this hotel in other rooms, but I also didn't pay for those views. So this is good enough. I'm staying at the Kempton Hotel and so far I would rate this like maybe a 4-star experience. Like 0 to 5, it's like a 4, I think. Even though this is like a 5-star hotel. They didn't do anything bad. It's my opinion. I can have one. I'm gonna tell you which hotels I'm staying at and what I think of them. Please don't stop me. Like otherwise this is gonna end very quickly, okay? So like you have to promise to keep your cool and I'll tell you where I am. That's like a fair exchange, right? I don't know, let's go. According to TikTok, if I try one thing in Amsterdam, it has to be the stroopwafels. And by the way, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm really sorry, but like this is just gonna happen in these videos. When you're traveling, I'm a tourist, you know? I do touristy things. This is supposed to be the best place. So, I mean, I feel like I've been walking for 15 minutes. But you know what? If I was walking in America, I'd probably be run over by now. I'd probably have passed by 20 7-Elevens and that would still be somehow an hour walk from my destination. So we're here at the stroopwafel place, and the good news is there was 2 people exactly in the queue. So I don't think that's a queue. That's just people outside. It smells like a Bath & Body Works candle if Bath & Body Works didn't send poisonous, toxic substances to your lungs. It smells delicious. That's what I'm trying to say. Why am I like this? Why was I built like this? So if you buy like a fresh stroopwafel, it's €7.50. I'm gonna show you. I would bring some souvenirs for my parents, Salem. I don't think they want it. I have a lot of places to go to first.
Will be quite.
I'm sure you want to hear that.
What? No, it's quite nice to make. Don't worry.
Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, bye. So I got my stroopwafel here, and by the way, the name of this place, I was kind of avoiding trying to say it because, you know, I really don't want to mispronounce this stuff, but it's called Hans Hextorf. It's kind of a beautiful name, you know, baby name ideas. First name Hans, last name Hextorf, like for an European flair. I'm sorry, but it kind of eats, like, it's still warm. This was created in 1898. This is what I feel like when people ask me when I started YouTube. When did you start making videos? I'm like, that should be on my logo.
This is the oldest shop in Amsterdam.
I honestly thought they were gonna come and tell me off for filming, which sometimes happens, you know, and it's fine. You gotta take the L and just keep it moving. But they came to tell me that this is the oldest shop in the whole of Amsterdam. Maybe in the world. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it feels like that, you know? There's history. I'm gonna taste this and I'm gonna have memories of the Library of Alexandria. Damn it, I gotta move here. I gotta go on Zillow, or whatever the Zillow equivalent is. My only experience with this was at Starbucks. And Starbucks, I hope you take this in the best way.
I'm so excited you're here.
I'm kind of speechless. It's 9 a.m. The owner not only is here, if I owned a bakery, I'm sorry, but I would not be there at 9 a.m. And you know, they're so willing to like explain the history and like how it started, how old it is. I think that's really cool. But anyways, like I said, the best part here is really this. I don't want to get sidetracked here. This is why we came here. And honestly, it's the crispiest texture on the outside and then this soft, warm, gooey, sticky, but not too sweet, not overly sweet at all, caramel on the inside. It tastes like real caramel, not that fake caramel, cover your ears, not that fake caramel like industrial flavor. This is like real caramel. You can taste like the burnt sugar. It's quite something. I wasn't even hungry. I just wanted to beat the queue, and we did. There's literally no one here, but now I am hungry. This is basically my first day in Amsterdam. I want you to enjoy it with me. So far, I rate this place, honestly, a 10 out of 10 experience. 10 out of 10 stroopwafel, but also an amazing experience. Like, they're just really cool. I support them. I will be here every time I'm in Amsterdam. I will be here at 9 a.m. Okay, maybe not 9 a.m. if I'm not filming, but I will be here at 5 p.m. right before closing. They might run out of dough, but you know what? I will still try, and that's what matters. If you ever travel to Europe, in general, like most European cities, Amsterdam, London is a big one for this. Literally anywhere, Madrid, doesn't matter. And you see these stores that sell American candy. They're everywhere. Please do not go in. Do not support these stores. People here, they hate it. There's a theory that that's maybe money laundering. This is a real thing. People genuinely believe that. They never sell anything. There's no one ever in there, and they keep on multiplying. Like, sometimes there's 4 on the same street. I'm gonna find some and put it in just so you guys see what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this is just like honest business. Every single person that I've speak to, my parents say this. When I lived in London, all my friends said this. They were like, this is like strange. This has to be money laundering, because no one ever shops in there, and somehow they keep on opening more locations. Like, what? Maybe a good way to explain it would be, this is the equivalent of the mattress stores in America, you know, that people say it's very suspicious that there's so many. No one ever buys mattresses from there. It's kind of like that, I think. Obviously, a huge thing to do here in Amsterdam is to go on a boat tour, to go on the canals, and you can see these boats where, like, there's some bougie ones. You can drink champagne, you can eat pizza. Then I saw a great deal, which was, instead of being like 50 euros or 30, it's 10, except you have to drive your own boat. So, you know, I love having fun, but I love saving money more. Possibly the worst idea that we've had for this whole video? Yes. Are we still gonna do it? Yes, we're gonna go on a pedal boat. It's pretty simple. If I move my feet forward, it goes forward. If I move them back, it stops. And then there's a little tool in the middle where I can turn right and left. If there's a boat coming, I need to stay right. Let's go, let's do this. I'm gonna try to relax, realize I'm not gonna hit anybody. If this was 5 years ago, I'd be doing a mukbang on here. I'm like trying to stop my toxic ways of thinking about video ideas that might end up getting me killed. So we're just gonna relax, that's all I have to do. I'm not used to this. Hear me out, carpool karaoke except on a boat, and instead of singing, it's just me crying about the whole experience. Something satisfying when you go under a bridge. It's like, for a second I'm not dying of heat, and it's over. And now I'm like sizzling. What's that restaurant in America? Sizzler? I don't want to be dramatic, but I saw something sticking out in the water, and I honestly thought it was a Loch Ness monster. It was just trash. Probably pirates. Okay, do you know what's really unfair? The fact that this is not counting towards my daily steps. I need to wear my Apple Watch like an ankle bracelet. It's mildly terrifying when you're approaching a bridge and there's a giant boat literally the size of Titanic. And the thing is, they won't even attempt to move. So this is my first time turning. Seems to be... Am I allowed this way? Oh, okay, this part is nice. It's a lot darker, so it's a lot cooler. This is my favorite part of the canal so far. This is definitely the most beautiful part of the canal, but I'm horrified because it seems like no one else is here. I'm like, why? This is so much nicer than back there where we were. Did I make a wrong turn? Possibly. And this is probably why you always get travel insurance, you know? You just never know when you're gonna crash into somebody's boat. Oh my god. I can touch the ceiling. I can actually touch the ceiling. I'm not going to, but I could. That's how close I was. The map that they give you when you do this activity, like the way to come back to the dock, they don't give you the best instructions, so it makes it a little bit stressful. Other than that, it's enjoyable. I like particularly when we go under a bridge and it feels like I'm going to be decapitated. So people watching from the tourism board of Amsterdam, I have a suggestion for you. The canals but with the scent from Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Bring the animatronics. Like, it's beautiful architecture. European buildings, amazing. But what about Captain Jack Sparrow, you know? First time anyone's ever had that thought in Amsterdam. For sure. Overall, really enjoyable experience. I'm just gonna rest my feet for a few seconds before we carry on with the video, because the thing about a pedal boat is it's got pedals, you know? Those pedals need your feet, and your feet want rest. So it's hard. But you know what? I'm glad I did it. It was fun. Now my feet just need 10 minutes here, resting. I made core memories. Sure, anxiety and fear were pressing the buttons up in here, but the core memories were made nevertheless. And somehow, that's beautiful. And now look at all these people enjoying their boat that costs 10 times more. Eating pizza and drinking champagne. This is fine. I think one of my favorite things so far in Amsterdam has been seeing people in bicycles and just, there's not many cars, you know, there's not a lot of traffic, and I think that's such a nice change. And also, my actual favorite thing is how many doggies I see, how dog friendly it is. Like, you know, you can basically take your dogs anywhere here. And I feel like in America it's like, it's not as easy for sure. I think specific parts of Europe make it so nice for you to bring your dog anywhere and just, I don't know, spend more time outside. So this seems to be like, kind of like one of the main shopping areas. I'm actually going to another food place. I know I said I don't want this video to be all food places because I actually want to show you the city, not only just the food. You know, I didn't want this whole video to be just food places, but I also like, I love going to food places, so I have to find like a medium here, you know? So this place is supposed to have the best cookies. Like, I'm no exaggerating, people wait 3 hours for these cookies, sometimes longer. A girl on TikTok said she waited all day for cookies. How good are these cookies? And also, what is the recipe? Like, that's what I want to know. It hasn't been the worst queue in the world, also not the best. If I came here any later, it would be a lot worse, so I'm okay with this. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of smells like an Oreo cookie. I think I can say that here. I'm literally gonna be kicked out. But it smells like an Oreo cookie. If, you know those videos on YouTube, like an Oreo cookie made by a gourmet chef? That's what I imagine it would smell like. Could I get one cookie, please? These look great, by the way. Here we got the singular cookie that people wait a long time for. I just want to say, I'm right behind the place. I don't even care if they hear me. When I ordered one cookie, which by the way, it's 3 euros and the other option is 15, the lady made a face and she didn't like that I only ordered a cookie. Like, she rolled her eyes for me buying a singular cookie. What the hell? In this economy, you're lucky that I'm paying 3 euros for a cookie. So, vibes, 2 out of 10. Now, if the cookie's good, the cookie's good, you know? They only make one type of cookie. So it's like a dark chocolate cookie and then a white chocolate center. It looks really good when they make it. The contrast is quite something. And it smells like a gourmet Oreo. So this is the cookie. It's like a UFO, like a tiny cowboy hat. So we're gonna give it a try. Is it gonna be goo in the center? I think so. Let's try it. It is kind of gooey in the center, you see? Let me try something. Okay, it's kind of like a brownie. It's a good cookie. I was ready to be a hater. It's pretty good. Is it worth the wait? Honestly, I think so. I honestly think so. I think if you come here, you have to try the cookie. It's a very good cookie. It's crispy, but soft. It's almost like a brownie. I don't know. It's very sweet. This is not one of those things like, oh, it's not that sweet. No, this is exactly what you're expecting. It's like sugar meets sugar with a feature of sugar and a guest appearance of cane sugar. That's what you get when you bite into this. But I mean, it's a cookie. Like, it's so soft. Actually, I don't feel like eating the whole thing because it's that sweet. This is like one of those things I'm gonna put it on my hotel bedside table. And then at 3 a.m. when I wake up with a nightmare, I'm gonna give myself a treat for being so brave before I go back for more. What would I rate this? I would rate this cookie maybe like a 7, 8 out of 10. So it's a good cookie. The vibes, not good. They're weird in there. Like, they're very pretentious. Not a fan of that. I still would recommend coming here for it. Still a good cookie. Damn it. It looks like I'm in the strangest tiny little corner, I met this place called Tony's Chocolonely. You might have heard of it. It's like supposed to be a very sustainable bar of chocolate, like a brand that is specializing in being super sustainable. You know how a lot of chocolate I think is made, and I heard this on TikTok, so correct me if I'm wrong, it's made from terrible things like children labor, slavery. This is a brand that tries to stop that, so I really wanted to come here. It's like, this is on the top of my list, maybe even number one. It's kind of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, except it's the opposite of it, because no one dies in here. What's up with that movie, you know? Terrified me as a kid. It's kind of like a museum. It's really cool. The entrance alone is really cool, and I believe we're gonna be able to make our own chocolate. Maybe not. I think it might take 3 hours. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna do it, but I want to try. So this is it. This is the entrance right here. So we're gonna go in. I just found out a really interesting fact, which is why the chocolate bar is so uneven. We're gonna see the actual chocolate, but it's because that's like it's a metaphor for the chocolate industry and like how, you know, what I explained to you earlier. That's why the bar is uneven. I can't explain serious stuff. I'm here to make jokes, collect my check and go home. Thank you. Wait, that's actual chocolate. I thought it was like fake. I was like pressing against it and like, wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, dark creamy hazelnut crunch. Put that on your Tinder bio. What does it do with it? That is a hefty bar of chocolate. How much is this? 1,500. It's in Dutch. I'll put it here. A single tear comes through my eyes. The screens aren't working, and you can actually make your own chocolate, which is a possibility. You can make that here, just not right now. It's so hot in the Netherlands that the chocolate will melt. So if you made your own chocolate, it'd be served in a little cup with a little spoon for you to eat it. It'd be like a ganache. Tony's Choco-Lonely Ganache. That sounds amazing. Why am I a marketing genius? Anyways, I'm gonna pick one of these chocolates. There's a lot of options here. I'm giving myself 2 options because I can make my own chocolate, so I get 2 bars of chocolate. It's like I'm treating myself here. I'm actually saving money. I looked at all the options. This is a giant wall. There's a lot of options, but the one that stood out to me, this is raspberry white chocolate with popping candy. I think I'm gonna go for a dark chocolate pretzel, because the pretzel is saying something to me. Also, it just occurred to me, I was looking at the giant wall and what it looks like. This is like all the vendors for big back people. Which one is the pretzel one? I'm dyslexic. This is like a nightmare. They have me reading vertically. I just made up a chocolate that doesn't actually exist. Why is this one the most expensive one? I literally picked the one with the red price tag. It's not quite like make your own chocolate, but this is good. This is gonna be good. We got 2 options here, which is a superior experience in my opinion. So let's give it a try. If this was working, we'd see everyone working there, and that little robot, I'm assuming, would be like, I don't know, wrapping the chocolate bars? What is a robot doing? Unfortunately, this is closed because it's too hot and the chocolate would melt. And this is definitely not because a child fell into the caramel, into the piping hot caramel. That did not happen here. The chocolate is melting. The chocolate. This is €2. I can't even buy regular milk in America. I'm moving back to Europe. I'm gonna buy the milk. Thank you, thanks so much.
Thanks, enjoy, bye.
Guys, this is so heavy. I bought a chocolate milk. Like, why am I like this? It was €2 for a whole thing. I also have to go to my hotel after to put this in the mini bar. Let's find out what this is given. It's like 4 European languages and none of them I speak. I don't speak this one. I don't speak this one. Oh, wait, never mind. It's all Dutch. Oh, it is rich in chocolate. Oh my god, that is so thick. Do you see it? I'm spilling this. I'm wearing white. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh my god, that is so thick. That is like a milkshake. It's too much, actually. It's like drinking a chocolate bar. Just one more for science. No, you know what? No, it's too rich. Make this thinner, make this lighter. I don't know. Right now we're going to what I think is on top of my list. This place is the Upside Down Museum, and I've seen a lot of photos on Instagram. That's basically why I want to go there. where it's like optical illusions. In some rooms it looks like you're upside down, in others it looks like you're tiny, in others it looks like you're huge. It's a very Instagram kind of place. Some people love it, some people hate it. I wouldn't go like for Instagram like kind of places for every single location, but once in a while I'll sprinkle one in there on my trips. But if you guys hate it, let me know on the next vlogs when we're traveling to other cities. I will not include it. This was the only place so far where I actually had to get a car, because everything else here you can just drive. It's so nice just to be able to walk to places and not have to, like, you know, even get on the train, get on the bus. You don't have to do that here. You can literally just walk. All the locations we've seen so far, it's all within each other, with the exception of this one where we had to travel for around 20 minutes by taxi, and it's inside a mall. Am I in the wrong location? Am I back in America? Because this is something that it would happen in... I'm not gonna say Ohio, so don't even... I'm done. My beef with Ohio is ended. I'm gonna start new beef with a new location. Suggestions below, please. So I think we have to go upstairs now. There's like a supermarket in here, like right there, and I just realized I really want to go to a supermarket here, but those are the most difficult places to film. For some reason, every time I film in a supermarket, it's so difficult. Why am I at a mall? I'm so confused. Is this right? Am I in the right place? I'm not sure. I don't know, this just looks very suburban, you know? Like, this is like where people shop here. There's no tourists here. I think I'm in the wrong... Wait, it's there. Because all the instructions are in Dutch, it makes it really difficult. So I think it's actually down there. I don't know. You really take for granted when you travel to places where you can speak in English. I don't know. I think it's here. No, that's physiotherapy, which also I probably need after all that pedaling. I found the place, and judging from the outside, I honestly thought no one was gonna be here. You also get the tickets from a vending machine, which I like. It's quick, efficient. That's how we want it. So we're going in now. Look at this. That's the entrance. That's where you go through. Like, what? That is so cool. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so dizzy. Guys, I cannot explain. Oh wait, I have to get out. I have to get out. I'm having a panic attack.
And here on the wall, there is a big face of the lion with a diamond eyes. Let me see.
That is interesting. We're gonna change this in post, and we're gonna flip this upside down, and this will make sense. But this is basically like a royal room. Let's do the flip. 3, 2, 1. I'm somehow in the ceiling right now. My head is still spinning. I just want to say, these last two, the upside down and the mirror thing was really cool. But the first one, I fully believed that I was in a tumble dryer. I was like, this is my worst nightmare. There's a chocolate doll. Is this the Willy Wonka experience? I think I'm too heavy for this. I'm gonna try to give you the POV of being inside a gumball machine. Stay here. It might be because there's children here. I'm waving at you guys from the other side. It smells like someone died here. Like pee. I need to get out of here. If you've ever smelled cat pee, you've basically been here. Not the biggest fan of a trampoline, but I'll give it a try. It was just my reflection. It was horrifying. Overall, interesting. That first spinning thing, I wish everything else was like that. That's kind of what I was expecting, like optical illusions. This is more like Instagram photo opportunities, which is great if you want that. Australians having a bath. I think your brain is supposed to process this like you're upside down, but my brain is not processing like this is upside down. It's processing like, oh, random objects in a room. I cannot explain this to you. I'm sure if we flip the image, this is all gonna look crazy. Doing a handstand on stairs, but as I'm standing here, it's just random objects that look strange. I mean, when in Amsterdam, oh, that is sticky. Number one things you do not want them to be sticky, a stripper pole. Wow. This is actually really cool, and you can listen to like club music as well to really put you in the mood. But I'm gonna be honest, my brain cannot process that this is upside down. My brain is processing that as 3 disco ball stools. Don't touch my balls. An underground station. So like that's the seats, you know, that's the station. And I'm not gonna lie, this one, it actually works on me. This one, it makes me feel like someone flipped the carriage, you know? Like this is a very common fear that I've always had. That is particularly confusing for my brain. This next room is supposed to be the mirror rooms. Let's go in. Okay, oh my god, I hate these. I have nightmares with these. Oh man, I know I'm gonna hit a wall. Oh man. So far, so good. Oh my god, not a single. Wait, I'm killing this. Wait. Stop, because I'm eating this. Wait, is this the worst mirror room in the world? I have not hit a wall, not one time. How is that even possible? How is this? Oh, it's like a rainbow, so it keeps on changing color. But how is this possible? That is the worst mirror room ever. Oh, I hit a wall. That is a wall. So this is supposed to be like a textural thing. So it's got a lot of, you know, these. I'm not gonna lie, very satisfying. Also, should not be touching this. Oh, no, because wait a second. Hear me out. This is a back scratcher. You know, it's doing things. Once again, it's not the Van Gogh Museum. But look at that. Look at the spikes, you know? Art is subjective. And just like that, that was the Upside Down Museum. Honestly, I'm gonna be very honest. I cannot judge this one fairly. To me, sometimes when I see things like that, where like everyone is doing the same photos, and it's very, I really have to measure my words here. It's very like plastic, and I don't know. I don't like that about like this influencer culture, you know? Like I would never describe myself as an influencer. To me, that makes me want to actually dig a hole, put myself in it, cover it, and like make sure that there's no oxygen coming in. That's what it makes me want to do when someone calls me an influencer. And that's like trauma for me. So I can't judge it fairly, you know? It's fun. If you want photos, come here, do it. For me, this is like a 3 out of 10. Apart from that first spinning thing, that was a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I felt things and I saw things. Mostly the floor. So I'm outside this place called Fabel Freight. It's right here behind me. There's a big queue outside. So this is supposed to be the one place for lunch, which is French fries covered in sauce. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to call it French fries because people here fight over who invented these fries first. Some people say it's France, some people say it's Belgium, some people say it's here. I think the number one recommendation are the truffle ones, and the second one is the cheddar something spicy, a spicy cheese. So that's the two ones I'm gonna get. This could be like a very unhealthy lunch. So here we got the fries. By the way, this was the most stressful thing to buy in this whole city. I don't know why they make it so stressful. I'm like, let me break this to you. It's potatoes, okay? They're acting like an airport security in there. It's potatoes with cheese on top. I'm gonna start with the truffle ones. They're the number one. I love one thing about these, and that is the fact that they kind of hold. They've managed this technology. They know this is street food, you know? So this is the Parmesan and also the truffle sauce. And look at this. I'm gonna scoop all this sauce. Potatoes can do this? Like, my potato just break the rules of gastronomy. This is insane. Man, you know what? I could have 10 times this amount of sauce and it still wouldn't be enough because it's so delicious. This is like the best. Oh my god. Just thinking that my standards are the Baconator fries from Wendy's. And now I'm here. Do I go back to America? Honestly, this is so good. This is like, if you come here, this is a 10 out of 10. It's real truffle. Like you can see the pieces of truffle, like the black spots. It's got some pieces of skin in it. And it's like that ugly potato, you know, when it's like spots in it, which makes it taste so earthy, you know? It's got like a dirt aftertaste that paired together with the creaminess of the mayo and the Parmesan cheese is like, oh my god, I'm gonna jump in the river. Like I literally am gonna jump in the river to wake myself up. This is straight out of my dreams. Like I envision something that tastes like this in my dreams. And somehow, I'm not doing justice to how delicious these are. This is so good. I will eat this in like 5 seconds. Let me try the other ones. But I'm coming back for you. That is so good. Wow. I feel like I've earned this, you know? Oh, this one is different. So it's got cheddar. I'm gonna dip it in here. Wait, they hold so well. Look at this. Not the vertical French fries. It's the perfect street food. Oh my god, that is so good though. The spice is hitting me. For me, this one is not a perfect 10 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest, the fries are amazing. This sauce could be from Wendy's, you know? It's good, but the other one is on a different level. It's good. I think what they do really well is making fries in which it doesn't absorb too much grease, so they taste dry. Sometimes when you make French fries and they absorb too much grease, and it's good, you bite into it and it's like, you know, burns your mouth if you eat it too quick, and it like sizzles slightly in your tongue. This does not have that bite. Papery is the best way to describe it. And then paired with the richness of the sauce, creates such a good balance because the potatoes take away the richness and the sauce gives the richness. It's so good. Man, this was supposed not to be a food video and here I am. You teach a man how to fish. That does not apply here, right? What about you can take a man out of the circus, but you can't take the circus out of a man? I think I just made that up. One of the things I wanted to do today was go to a supermarket, and there's one literally here. So I'm just gonna go in and see what they have. I also need to buy deodorant, so that is also why I'm going there. This is what it's like vlogging, you know? It's not like my food videos where I'm just doing stuff for the video. Like, I also have to live and smell nice, smell fresh. You can't smell it, but other people can. And I can. One of my favorite things to do when I come to a foreign country is go to supermarkets, and it's just fun to shop around. I also need deodorant, which is too much information, but that's how hot it is in Europe. And I just found something that is really cool. This is pickle flavor ketchup. Oh man, why do I want to try this? I always have to resist the urge to buy milk here in Europe because the milk is so good. But like even the one that's not refrigerated, I always think there's no way it's gonna make it. There's no way it's gonna last. One thing I've tried here that I loved is this drink called Fused tea. It's kind of like Arizona tea, but not really, but better. It's hard to explain. So I want to get some of that as well, maybe just to drink in my hotel room. There's a lot of stuff that is sugar-free now. Really want to try the raspberry one. It's like a combination of a can and a bottle for when you're sipping your Monster over a week. Because if you have too much, you will have a heart attack and die. That might be a very specific problem. When I'm in Europe, I always want to get these. This one I already knew, like I have this a lot. This one is amazing. I would say it's the #1 brand of iced tea in Europe. This one is new to me, the Fused tea. Maybe it exists in other countries, I've just never seen it. And this one, it tastes like homemade. It tastes like brewed with the hibiscus flowers and the black tea and the peach. This is really something. Why is it a drink called Takis drink? Is that a Takis milkshake? Oh my god, the logo is the same too. Okay, imagine a Taki milkshake. Like, that's what it's giving. I've got my deodorant already. This is what I came here for, so I got it. I only use the European variant. The American of the same brand is not good, so I always have to get this when I'm here. Some snacks, the European beef jerky, except it's turkey. I'll give it a try. That's it. A very necessary thing in my day to come here and do this. Man, these drinks, I'm telling you, like, they just come up with new flavors all the time. Like, what fruit even is this? It looks great. The obsession that people here in Europe have with Dr. Oetker, through the roof. You can buy anything made by Dr. Oetker, from pizza to cakes to apple pies to Christmas cookies. Dr. Oetker makes everything. He's also a real doctor, so if you also need surgery, this is why the health system is really amazing in Europe. It's mostly thanks to Dr. Oetker. Also, I just realized this is not even Dr. Oetker. It's just a random brand. I'm out. I got my stuff and I'm gonna leave now. I just saw the potato chips section and I'm actually losing my mind. Like, they're more creative with flavors than I swear in America. These are bolognese flavor, like pasta. You know I need it. And you know, Lotus Biscuits, they also make waffles here because they take waffles so seriously. So this is the Americanization of Europe. Whopper flavored Doritos. I need to try this. You probably also have this in America. Let's play a game called Guess the European Prices of Things. A trio of dips, like sour cream, cheese dip, a bunch of things, $1.99. Like in America, this would be like at least $4.20, something like that. A whole package of sliced meat, like it's pretty big, $1.99. Cooked shrimp, like an actual good amount, a good portion, $1.99. A giant amount of guacamole, all organic, like real avocados, fresh, $1.99. Oh, it's crazy. And the best part, you know what it is? This giant bucket of olives and feta cheese is €2.69. That's like $3. That's crazy. I'm gonna move here. No joking, this started as a joke, and now it's like, no, wait a damn minute. One of the best things here is the refrigerated section is like a giant freezer. It's like a walk-in closet for yogurt. Like what? It's freezing cold in here as well. But like this is so cool. They also have so many options of yogurts. How much is that? This is $1.99? This is $1.99. Guys, I don't think you fully understand. That's 1 kilogram of yogurt for $1.99. That's crazy. The stuff seems like good quality and the prices seem lower. Also, I kind of know the prices in other countries like in England and in Portugal, and I find the prices are better here. Stuff seems more affordable. So I got my 0-calorie raspberry drink that I really want to try just because of the can. I'm easy like that. My Whopper flavored Doritos, I want to try these as well. And my Bolognese flavored potato chips. I'm gonna start with the drink. Ooh, interesting. It gets more complex as you open it. This is concentrate. I drank. I wanna die. Ah, I drank so much as well. I was so thirsty. This is concentrate. It was so cheap that I thought it was a drink. I didn't even realize. It says on here you're supposed to mix this with water. This is great. Wow. I'm glad I've done that, you know. That was top 3 smartest moves I've done yet. It's gonna go down great on my stomach. The Whopper flavored Doritos. We need to try this. It smells like peanuts, but also like Burger King. Man. That is so realistic. I can taste the lettuce. That is so realistic. I can taste the overly grilled patties, the overly priced menu. It's just like being at Burger King. That is crazy. What? That is so good, but so realistic. Too realistic. That is weird. One of the most difficult things when you're filming outside videos is when you go to places where people are just staring at you. You just want to die. Like here, everyone is just so nice. It's been so easy to make videos and people seem like friendly towards it, which it does not happen every time. So these are Bolognese flavored potato chips. It's a regular potato chip. If you've seen one, you got it. That is so disappointing. That is like nothing. That is like a potato chip that isn't even salted. Like, you know the original flavor? That's what this is. That is so disappointing. Because I drank that straight up juice concentrate, I'm gonna dilute it now with a little bit of water. It's like a deconstructed cocktail going on down here. An amazing day so far. We're back in the usual rotting daily routine. So I just came to the hotel for a little bit because in major like European capitals you walk a lot, just because usually the center stuff is really close. It's just easier to walk and it's nice to walk, but then you also get tired. If I ever go on holiday with anyone, if they can have one day or like at least a few hours in between activities where we can just lie in bed and not do anything, then I don't think I could go on holiday with you. I think if you want to do stuff after stuff after stuff, I couldn't do it. Even though that's basically what we do. Like, we fit so much stuff in one video, but also we need this. Like, just a couple hours to just lie down. I realized I never actually tried the chocolate. Okay, so it says Wit, Framboos, Knetter, Zucker. That's it. Oh, it's also in English. This is it. I want to see the bars because, like, they tell you all this stuff. Something amazing is probably written on there. I think they were being dramatic about the weather because this is not even melting. This is so solid. Why are they being dramatic? Oh, that looks good. You know what? If I made a chocolate, I'd probably make this one. I'm gonna be honest. White chocolate raspberry is exactly what I feel like right now. Oh, I want to reveal the whole bar for you guys, but then I'm gonna have to ask reception for some cling film. Look at that. It looks great. Like, it actually, look at the back. It looks homemade. And when you break into it, it's so strange. It's so uneven. You can get like a giant piece or a tiny one. Oh my god. Fantastic. Give me 14 of them. That is not sweet at all. Wait, maybe I have COVID. Like, why is it not sweet? No, because I can taste the raspberry and the milkiness. This is a 10 out of 10 chocolate bar. Oh, it's so good. It's almost, oh, it's a popping candy. Insert sound effect. Very good. I really like it. This one is the dark one. I just got this one because I know there's always, let me think of a kind word. Somebody in the comment section will always say, This is not dark chocolate. These are the same kind of people who say every time you ask for anything red velvet, they tell you, did you know that it's just, yes, I know. I know. We all know, okay? Let me enjoy my food. Yes, I know dark. Oh, I didn't even show you the box. I just went straight in. I mean, it looks the same actually. I thought they would be actually kind of different, but the mold is the same. I think they look really good. And the best part about this, you know what it is? It's a great way to remember that you can be in business and you can make food and you can sell your products in a sustainable way. That these are choices that companies have to make. Usually we just kind of brush things aside, but this is important. We should support businesses like this, I think. It's got nuts on the inside. That is too sweet. Oh my god, it's the first time that white chocolate is not too sweet. White chocolate is usually just straight up sugar. I like it a lot as well. It's very textural, crunchy, pretzel-y, nutty. This is like insane. White chocolate raspberry. That's where it's at, man. One more. Okay, one more bite of the white chocolate one. Okay, I'm gonna have one more chunk. That is good. We've had an outfit change, a freshen up, mostly deodorant. It's really hot in Europe. Like, I usually smell like roses. Now I smell like roses again. We just had to do a quick freshen up, a pit stop, if you will. So I'm going to this place that is a fast food restaurant here in Amsterdam, where the food is delivered to you in a vending machine. The other thing we're gonna do is going to the swing with the nice views and the sunset. This is like the perfect ending, I think. I don't know why this hotel gives Queen Mary, but I swear it's haunted. It's also something to do with the fact that it's so low that I can touch the ceiling. That's not normal. So I'm going to this swing spot, which is another thing that you kind of have to drive to get there. It's like a 15-minute drive from like the central part of Amsterdam, which is fine. When I book things that are far away, it can be over 15 minutes. If it's over 15 minutes, it's too long. And also, it becomes expensive when you're traveling, right? I guess you could take the bus. I'm not gonna take the bus. But you could. I'm really excited about this Fabo place. I don't know, it's a fast food place that I, for some reason, can never remember the name. A long time ago, I went to Japan and I went to this restaurant. They only sold food in a vending machine. A lot of people say that's their favorite video of mine. It's so long ago, so I really wanted to go to this vending machine restaurant in Holland to see what it's like. So I just go here where this swing is, and I think the name of it is the Swing Over the Edge or something. And it's this giant building with this swing hanging right off it. Like, I thought this was a great idea until now. I just looked up. I don't want to look up again. Oh my god. I see people's feet and I hear the screams. So we came all the way up on the lift, and I'm not sure if that was like real. It seemed like we were going really fast, but like sometimes they do that and it's just an animation and you're actually not going that fast. I did feel like something. My lunch was like, the French fries were like, they were moving, they were going to places, so maybe. Once you get up here, there's basically two options. One of them is the VR experience, where you sit on a booth and it's like you're going on a roller coaster on top of a building. The other one is the sky deck, which is where the swing is. So that's where we're going. So we're gonna go up even more, but the view from here is already incredible. Like, there's restaurants, amazing views, it's really cool. So we have about 15 minutes before we can go up. This is a park, so you can have drinks, you can sit down and have food. Actually, the food, the fries, the French fries, but you know we got other plans. We already had fries today. I actually had 2 servings of fries for lunch. So this is something with strawberry and basil. This one doesn't have alcohol, so let's give it a try. That is so sweet. They're like, they heard mocktail and they're like, okay, grab the sugar. Quick, grab the sugar. They probably thought I was like a child, but damn. It is delicious, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting kind of dark, like outside. Like, it doesn't look like it because of the camera. So I'm thinking, am I going to swing in the dark? Like, that sounds even more scary. At this point, do you know when you book something and you're so excited and then you get to the moment and you like are nervous and then you want it to end? That describes everything in my life. Hello? Let me put my therapist on speed dial. Anyways, this is a great drink. Maybe you should have had alcohol in it, you know? So So this is it. This is like the top platform where the swing is. People seem to be having fun, so I'm less scared than I was earlier. It's actually even nicer here. The only thing is you can't see anything because of these metal wires, so you can't take photos even though the lighting is perfect, the colors are so pretty up here, the view is amazing. We can't do photos because it looks like you're in a chicken barn. Like this is literally chicken wire. It's such a missed opportunity. Why is this no glass? The music is really loud. You probably can't hear me, but we're in the queue now for the swing. There's just one tiny bar between me and death.
Are you ready?
Yes. Man, I'm scared. I'm ready but scared. Oh my god, it is very high. It feels so much worse. Oh shit, don't look down, don't look down. So much worse. I'm holding on so tight. I feel like I'm gonna break this. Melt the beams with my hands. No, this is really fun actually. I was wrong. This is fun. This is fun. Either that or there was some alcohol in my strawberry drink. Okay, we did that. Okay, let's look down now. Oh yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, we did it. It felt scarier than I thought. Then it was more fun than I thought right after. You go through all the emotions, you know? But really enjoyed it. Overall, I would rate the experience at the swing a 10 out of 10. Like, I feel like I went through every possible emotion. It kind of felt scary, but then not scary at all, so I kind of exaggerated. You'll be fine if you come here, it's not that bad. Now I'm finally going to this restaurant, the vending machine restaurant that I've talked about. This is gonna be my dinner, it's gonna be the end of the video, and I don't even know what to expect. I'm just so excited. So this is it. This is the restaurant that has the vending machine. I kind of get it now. So you can also order drinks and stuff from there, but a lot of the stuff that is ready-made, like fresh, is on here. There's a lot of them. There's like rows of different items. So each row is like a different food item. So I guess I'm just gonna get a few. I have contactless ready. One of them is more cheesy. The one, the lettuce looks crisp. Did it go through? Am I stealing? It worked, right? Oh my god, this is amazing! Are you kidding me? Let's do another. Oh, this is dangerous. This is like going to a casino. Croquette to burger. That's a croquette burger. That's like minced meat. A croquette is like a very traditional thing from here. I think it's like meat. So I kind of want it, but I also want this one. So wait, let's go for this one. There we go. Thank you. There is something very satisfying about this that makes you want to just do this over and over again. Thank you for the recommendation, whoever sent this to me. There's one called Speciality. That's the one I'm going for. I think I paid twice for one of them. I'm collecting pastries like they're Horcruxes. Which one is castle plate? Is it that one? Yeah. Okay, let's go for that one. Amazing every single time. I feel like I'm playing Jenga with pastries. I'm not even joking, this has been my favorite part of the day. So I'm gonna try to remember everything that I got. I want to try the burger because that was the first thing that we got. And I picked the one with the very crispy lettuce. Crispy lettuce. You can't see anything, but just believe me. Oh man. That is so good. Wow. My favorite thing is the lettuce. Is that weird? It's like super crispy, really delicious. Also the burger sauce, it's kind of like the McDonald's Big Mac sauce, but better, you know? Definitely better. That's really good. It's kind of small, you know, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. It tastes like I could eat 100 of these. Give me 14 of these. Honestly, this time we really mean it. This is the croquette. It's like a long croquette thingy. I'm gonna try it. Man. You can't hear me, but this is so crispy. I need to know how to make this. Pretty incredible. The filling is softer than I thought it was gonna be. It's quite wet. Almost like some kind of sausage. I don't know. Flavor? Amazing. Wait. What's in this? Why does it taste like beef and shrimp at the same time? There's descriptions for things. I know this next one is cheese. This is the cheese one, because the word for cheese is similar to the German word for cheese. Might even be the same one. So, this one I know what it is. That is good. I'm filming in front of the busiest street in Amsterdam. My social anxiety, I don't know, I left it somewhere. Maybe like 10 a.m. we ditched it. This one is really good. The cheese doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it's there texturally, and it works. I can't pick a favorite part of the day. I know we do a lot of things in these videos. I was gonna say this isn't my favorite part, but then I thought about everything else. I can't pick a favorite. This is so good. Oh wait, there's ham in it. It's cheese and ham. I ate all the ham, so it's just an empty pocket now. It's cheese and oxygen now. And this one, I don't know what it is. Is this like a meat one? Might be a vegetarian one. There's a curry smell to it. Oh man, this might be my favorite one. It's vegetables and curry, I think. Whatever the square one was on there, that's my favorite one. The one with curry in it, oh man, that one is so good. I've been to a vending machine restaurant in Japan before. This one is very different because there's also someone working here. The one in Japan, I loved it. It was a really fun experience, an amazing experience to have. Not something you'd eat every day. Now with this, I want to come back here, you know. I think this is like the equivalent of a McDonald's here. This is very good. You know when I don't know where to go next, that it's hitting. I've done so many steps paddling that honestly, I might get another round of the whole thing. My favorite thing, the curry vegetable one. Second, the burger. An amazing, light, homemade kind of burger. But overall, I'm gonna give this experience a 10 out of 10. I'm feeling generous because we had an amazing day. And that was it. I mean, I still got my leftovers here, so I'm gonna take it to my hotel room. But that is it. I feel like we've had a really amazing day. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to show you not only food places, but also just kind of show you around the city as I was myself exploring the city, you know. So if you like that, you know what to do. Don't forget to give it a like. It's gonna get dark soon, otherwise I would keep going because that's how much fun I've had. Don't forget to subscribe, switch the notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.